probably read that the Kindle 3 has a new browser using WebKit, and the Kindle 2 has the previous browser. So we're going to try some things so that we give you a feel for it. We've got both of the Kindles on the 3G. I turned the Wi-Fi off on the Kindle 2, so it says 3G here, and then you just got the bars on the Kindle 2 since it doesn't have Wi-Fi. We're going to go to experimental on each of them, and that is going to bring up the experimental browser. So we'll launch the browser on the K2 and on the Kindle 3. Now they're starting out on the Amazon page because I want to show the speed that it can load a different page. So I'm going to go enter URL, and we are going to go to the nytimes.com site. That's the New York Times. nytimes.com. Go to, and here is our browser showdown. On your mark, get set, go. And we'll see which one. They're both off and running. We're getting the little circle going around. The Kindle 3 is up with the New York Times before we see it on the Kindle 2. We're still here showing the Amazon page here on the Kindle 2. And so you're seeing quite a bit of speed advantage on the Kindle 3 to get to the New York Times page from Amazon.com. Now, what you're also seeing is a different view. You can see the whole New York Times page here, and if you want to, and then you're seeing a box which you can enlarge, and that'll bring up that area of the page, and then you can use the cursor to jump from one link to the next, and you can use the next page to move up and down as well. On the Kindle 2 version of the browser, your next page will run you down the column on the left and then up to the top, the next column. So you're basically moving from top to bottom on the columns of newsprint and then coming back down. You're never getting a chance to see the overall page on the Kindle 2 the way you can on the Kindle 3. So article mode, basically I haven't been able to get it to work. And meanwhile, if you choose a story on the Kindle 2 browser, it seems to sort of naturally come up in something like article mode, because once you get down to where the story is, you've got the margins are appropriate. The column starts here, ends here, and so if you go next page, you're just moving it up, and it's kind of like the way I expected article mode to be if you could get it to work. So we're opening up a story here on the Kindle 3, new coffee bars, and we're going to see if we are able to get to article mode. Okay, so now we're seeing article mode, but what does it get us? You'll see that we're looking at a story, but the margin is it starts on the left, but it's truncating the right margin, and the only way you can get over there is to use the cursor to jump over. So in this particular very popular website, the article mode is not acting the way I would expect it to act, giving you a nice readable take on the article. You're actually getting a better view of the article from the Kindle 2 browser. My first take on the browsers, the Kindle 3 browser does seem to be a little faster when they're both running on 3G. Of course, if you put the Kindle 3 onto the Wi-Fi network, which we could do here at the cottage, then there would be, I think, quite a bit of speed advantage just because one's on Wi-Fi, one's on 3G, and here the Wi-Fi at the house is pretty fast. But the article mode at this point is problematic to me. I haven't seen a case where that just brings an article into view very easily. I don't know if there's maybe some more development work on that or what, but at this point the Kindle 2 does pretty good in terms of reading an actual article. But the Kindle 3 will show you the whole web page at a glance, and you can move around on the web page to see what's available. And I think that all in all, would give a slight advantage to the Kindle 3 on the browsers as they currently exist, but I'd say it's not a dramatic improvement. I frankly don't use the browser much on my Kindle. If I need to go on a web page, I use my iPad or my computer. It's still a very experimental part of the Kindle. If you're somewhere and you need to hop on Google Maps and find where you are, and for some reason you forgot your smartphone, either of your Kindles will help you do that. But for any other kinds of extensive browsing, there are certainly other better ways to get on the internet. That's my take on the Kindle versus Kindle browser showdown. This is Len Edgerly for the Kindle Chronicles in Ocean Park, Maine. Hope this has been helpful to you. Claire, which Kindle do you prefer? Ah, she's looking toward the Kindle too.